back. It's me, Brittany Hislop with Here, Let Me Help You. Okay, one of these has to be good. If not, I'm literally gonna die. Okay, bye. Dun, 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 dun. I know. Why? Because I'm so good at singing?
No, because you're doing the Love Island copyrighted music.
All right, well, we're back.
Hello.
Welcome to Here, Let Me Help You.
Yeah, welcome here and back.
It is Casa week, my friends.
Oh, yeah, Casa was pretty cray-cray.
Cray, babe? Anyways.
You don't think so?
Oh, no, it was cray. It was cray. I don't know.
See?
I feel like I should have planned better the intro, but I never do. So,
well, the intro is always word of the week.
Yeah, so let's just do word of the week. We had a shirt competition. My shirt sucks.
She made mine, I made hers.
It was supposed to be because we need matching outfits for this podcast. Anyways, we're getting so distracted. Let's do this word of the week. Word of the week is restive.
Restive.
We're not going to use the dictionary.
Thank God.
Late.
It's heavy.
Okay, so restive. RESTIVE. It's an adjective. It can be described. Wait, sorry. I'm tired. Restive can describe a person or group feeling impatience or uneasiness, or it can describe someone who's stubbornly resistant to control. So we're restive for tomorrow night, because after sun sucks, right? So we're restive.
After sun sucks.
So
facts. Yeah, I guess
us as a community, a Love Island community, are restive for tomorrow night.
For the next episode to come out.
Okay, yeah. I think that I'm using it properly.
Probably, yeah. It just sounds weird.
Restive.
Restive just sounds weird.
Yeah, it's not usually something I'd probably throw into my repertoire, but we are learning. We're learning new words. That's what we're here to do, and so that's what we're doing. It is.
Cheers.
Extremely. Cheers.
Oh no!
Wait, pause.
You spilled your water.
It's gonna be fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's great.
I had to take notes again just because I always lose track. It feels like the weeks go by so quickly and so much happens in 1 week that Jeremiah being voted off didn't feel like it was this week. But it was. Ryan's happy about that. And I initially was happy too. I wasn't
too happy about it. But
well, I think we were both collectively, if you roll
back
the tape.
But I don't miss him.
Yeah, like we were like, oh, Jeremiah, finally. Like, because we were just so fed up with the Hudda and Jeremiah storyline, I think.
Yeah, but I would have rather Hudda have left than him.
Yeah, 1000%. And now, like, after like looking and like going back and like watching everyone's like theories and like everyone talk about it, I'm like, you're right. Ace is kind of like a little jealous little bitch. Like, I feel like he felt like Jeremiah was his only competition. And at the time, he was like gunning for the new girl, which, God, I can't even think of her name right now. I have to look at. I can't think of it right now. I'm so bad at this.
The
new bombshell.
Yeah. The new
Lord
Puerto
have
Rican
mercy.
girl.
Yeah. Come on, it can't be
Adrena or something.
What is it?
Let's go with Adrena.
Yeah, sure.
Should you Google it?
I feel like I have to.
Yeah, Google it. We should get her name right.
Yeah, come on. Like, we can't just like not get her name right.
Watch it be Adrena.
Current Love Island cast. Adrena?
See?
For the love of God.
I was right.
Anyways.
Adrena.
Okay, so
yeah.
Cut out 20 minutes of us figuring out what her name is.
No.
Anyways, I think that Ace was like gunning for her and like was just butthurt that Jeremiah was like playing the game. Like, these people, I feel like are like, they're like, well, they're closing off too soon. But it was like week 2 at the time, like,
yeah,
and he was just got out of that crazy ass relationship and was trying to like move forward and do something with someone else, and then they immediately were like, oh,
He's
look at
outta
him.
here.
He's trying to do the same thing he was doing with Huda. It's like, yeah, try to find a relationship. Like that's what he's here to literally do,
Yeah.
Ace. Like I don't really understand that.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't
And then at the
think he
whole
should have gotten voted
Hannah
off, but I don't
vote
care that he did.
pissed me off. I was really mad about the whole Hannah vote for a minute. Like how they voted Hannah
Oh
off instead of
yeah.
Amaya. That was wild. I can't even believe that was still this week. It honestly feels like it was so long ago. But Hannah was
That was long
Hannah
ago.
was once again there just playing the game. I think she was doing what she was supposed to do. I thought she was good with Pepe, and then they just
Yep.
did her dirty, and they had like no excuse. They said just because she was again closed off and not exploring connections. What do you mean? Like she went in there as a bombshell and had to find a man. Like
Yeah.
I think that's the craziest thing. Like how they have come up with their decisions. Oh, and that's another thing.
And what are they really saying? Like, hey, why aren't you coming after my man too? Like, how is she supposed to talk to other people unless she starts
It's
going at
after
their
their men, right?
It's like the stupidest thing
it's
to
a double
suggest someone
standard,
for.
yeah. And then like last year, I was telling Ryan like they did it this past episode, but like last year they really like dialed in on the contestants' conversations and like why they were deciding to get rid of whatever islander or whatever. Like they were,
Yeah, they did a lot more.
yeah, I felt like you got a lot more insight onto like why they were deciding what they were deciding. And this year it's just like, okay, and we're getting rid of Hannah. It's like, wait, what? Like why? And then the reason behind it is just like some weird,
yeah, like written
I don't know. It's
rehearsed line.
Yeah,
We voted for this line.
It just felt weird. Like the whole situation felt really weird.
Oh my god,
And
I
I
don't
just
want
felt
to get
like,
ahead, but talk about situations that are weird.
oh, yeah. So Casa happened right after that. Casa happens immediately. And like, honestly, this year, Casa was kind of boring to me, babe.
Yeah.
It was like lackluster. I don't understand.
The way they did it was cool.
Well,
How they
yeah.
like made everybody break up and
And they
all get
snuck
into
them out or whatever.
relationships.
And I thought that the
But yeah,
guys
but the
getting
whole like
the new girls coming in and like kissing all the guys, that was funny.
mhm,
And like how TJ was
the worst.
ragging on everyone. Like, fuck
Yeah.
TJ, dude. I don't like TJ. He's a, him and his
Go build your
fucking
Legos.
Legos. Yeah, but like I just felt like the women that they brought in, they didn't obviously do too much like to shake up that much in the villa. Like, and then the way they had them all couple up immediately like that, I think that really closed off a lot of the situations like from happening, like the situationships, because like they all felt like they had to like lock in with someone or else they were gonna be like screwed, right? So like they didn't really like kind of jump around as much as I think they usually do in Casa. I don't know. It was interesting, but then the two single girls.
Coco and Ace was good, but then you picked Shelly.
Well, yeah. I feel like the only real like thing that got like really like steamy was the whole Taylor situation, and then obviously I guess like the Nick and Ciara plotline,
yeah,
which wasn't really to me like anything like serious, like
because Nick liked Olandria.
Yeah, I didn't really feel like I never really personally felt like
don't leave me, baby. Don't leave me, baby.
Dude.
Yeah. Clark. Oh my god, that was so funny.
Like I just felt like the challenges were kind of boring when they were in there. What did they even do? They only did the making out one, right? Is that the only challenge they did?
Yeah.
And then like
against the houses or whatever.
Yeah. It was just weird.
Yeah, it was just bad. It wasn't as good as the last season's Casa experience.
It wasn't as much hooking up happening. The girls were all just kind of like, I don't know, just playing it safe, which is fine, but like they had no reason to play it safe. They literally should have been in there like, but then again, the guys like weren't that exciting, and they were all kind of like copycats of whoever was over there in the villa. I mean, not really, but Ciara's guy was like just like Nick. She got like a Nick Jr.
Yeah. And they were building a connection or whatever.
And then there's the girl, the Austin and his new girl. I just felt like they didn't like build up their storyline very much. Like, so like, I don't really know much about their relationship yet. Like, they didn't really show many scenes between him
Yeah,
and
no.
I'm so sorry. I suck at these girls' names right now. The girl with the diabetes. That's how I know her.
Yeah, diabetes girl. Jenna. Is it Jenna?
I don't know,
I just made that
babe.
up.
We are really killing it right now. There was
This
too
is
many of
all
them.
very accurate information. Okay. Trust us. Take our word for everything.
If
Don't
you
even watch
watch the show,
This is
you
for
know who
real.
we're talking about.
Yeah.
And then
And if you don't, you're lost.
I feel like Clark is just, there's no personality there. Like, I don't get how Taylor fell in love with her so quickly. Like, why? Because she's hot? Oh, because she has her long hair that she's
Dude,
like,
she annoys me with how much fucking hair petting she does. Why is she always fucking petting her hair?
I don't know. It's very, very frustrating
It's like
for
a
me.
nervous tick or
I
something.
don't mind her. Like, I think she's sweet, and I think that she's being very mature about the way that she's going about the way that she was navigating the whole situation, especially with Olandria just like popping back up in the villa. Like, that was awkward.
Sneaking back in
I
with
thought that
Nick.
they should have left her, but they should have just sent her back to Casa. That made that even weirder. It made it even weirder of a situation because then the
Dude.
guys like were always like, I don't know, felt like they were like had to play it safe because like Olandria was gonna like and like was gonna tell the girls, you know, what was happening. It was just really interesting setup the way they did that. And then Clark, like she just, to me, like I said, she went in there, they had a couple kisses or whatever, but they didn't really like build. I guess they showed a couple conversations of them like connecting and things that they had in common. And he was kind of talking about how he's a cowboy or whatever, but like she didn't really say much, in my opinion. I just wish that I would have gotten to know her more because honestly, it has, in my opinion, everyone like hating her because I think that she's just a homewrecker. Like in my opinion, I think a lot of our people are team Taylor and Olandria right now.
Yeah.
And they want them to get back together.
Talandria.
Talandria,
not Nicolandria.
and she's oh my god, I was gonna save that just because like I have a lot to say about that. That is the last thing I have to talk about. It was just the wildest situation, but yeah, I just don't think Taylor made the right decision at the end of the day. But then I don't really know that or not because I don't really know that much about Clark yet. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out, and I'm also very interested to see who comes in and who may catch her eye or turn her head away from Taylor.
Maybe
it could happen.
Maybe Chris. She takes Chris from Huda.
Like one of the big that I can't even. That whole situation is ridiculous too. So he's a little bitch in my opinion. He plays it safe. He's like, I gotta figure out some way to stay in here.
Gonna pick
I know.
Ace, so
I'll just go over, slide over to Huda.
I did talk to Huda earlier, so I'm gonna just.
And that whole situation, that was like the spiciest thing that happened. And they just kind of blurped over it. Like when that guy was like, you were being way too dominant in the challenge. And that was like way too much for me. And she's like, okay, bye. And then she thought she was being so mature about the situation, like by doing that. Like, no, Huda, that was very immature. Like,
you should very honest of him to tell you that you couldn't take it,
right? And she couldn't take his honesty, and so she just like, all right, well, I'm just cutting it off. And I don't even think that he was necessarily true. Well, I don't know because the conversation was just like a blip. Like I felt like there was so much more. I felt like context behind that conversation.
He tried to pick. Who did he try to pick? Because he didn't try to pick Huda.
Did he go back to Amaya? Yeah, he went over to Amaya after that. The soap opera girl. She's crying all the time. I said, Amaya deserves to be in a fucking soap opera.
Dude, she's crying
always
over people
crying.
Leaving that she's known for like 2 days.
She's making bigger scene over things than the people that are in the relationship. I mean, I said to Ryan, I love Amaya as like a human. I think that she's so like funny. I like her little like, I didn't say I was perfect. When she was like
What?
singing to herself, I didn't say I didn't have any flaws,
I don't remember
but
that.
at least I'm pretty. Anyways,
What? She said that? She did that?
at least I'm a little funny. Anyways,
Wait, how do you know it word for word?
because it was a trending audio on TikTok.
TikTok? Oh, jeez. I don't remember her even doing that. Was
It
that
might
in
have
like
been
one of the
either.
cutscenes?
Truthfully, babe, either do I. But it might have been an After Sun like outtake. This is how much I'm so tired. Like when we're
Yeah, I
watching the
don't.
show, like I feel like sometimes
I don't remember that.
I do miss some shit. But like
But
she is.
that's how I felt about when everybody was talking shit about Nick and Alejandra. I was like,
Thank
wait, did
you.
I
Yeah.
miss
So
something?
she's very to end the Amaya conversation. I like her, but like I really do just wish
I don't like her.
that she would tone it down like a little bit. Like she's just a lot. She's a lot.
Yeah, she's way too drama, too much drama.
Just a lot. Like she's
Just
like
a lot of work.
always crying or screaming about something or like, yeah, I don't know. It's just not someone I would probably be hanging out with. But
No,
that's okay. That's okay.
that's okay though.
But what I was really twisted about was the whole Nick.
And Alejandra, dude.
Yeah.
I thought that was the funniest shit I've
I
ever
swear.
seen.
Okay, so like
It's
Ryan
like,
and I
dude, now we
both.
went to scripted soap opera.
Yeah, both of us were like, there's literally no effing way this is
That they're
real.
gonna actually try to be in a relationship.
Like the end of the episode,
They
and
just did it for the
and
lifeline.
I was first of all, I was like about to cry because she's leaving. Like they had me
Who?
fucking twisted. Olandria,
Olandria?
the way they were ending the scene, like and Nick's leaving, and I'm like twisted that they're leaving, and then they do that whole Mission Impossible scene. Like
yeah, when I
what?
saw the truck driving up, I was like,
Nick,
oh, like
get in.
they're coming
I'm
back.
like,
or
oh
something.
God, here we go. Right. So then Brian was like, they did say that everyone was going back. I'm like, all right, you're right. So then we're like, well, what are they gonna do? Like take him to the hideaway? Like, what are they gonna do? Right.
Force them to be in a couple and sneak
They
back in.
go to this weird dinner. Yeah, weird dinner scene. What was that? And then after that, they just go right back.
They just started ratting everybody out from the Casa and the villa.
Right.
And
Ciara was over there with some other guy that looks just like
I'm
you.
Be truly transparent, and Ace is with this girl Coco, and
so that was weird.
And then Taylor has this really good connection with Clark. She told her, he told her all that,
right? And then
she told him everything about the girl.
My thing is like to give Olandria a fair chance. What they should have done is at least send her back to Casa. Now we all know that no one really wanted her over there, but she could have at least tried to explore something else over there. But instead, they just sent her back to the villa to be in some weird situationship and have to watch her man hook up with some new girl. And she's obviously not going to hook up with anyone over there. That's all the same old homies that she's with, and they're all coupled up with someone new because that was the whole point of the game. Like they had to couple up with someone.
Yeah, she was just
so who is she going to be with? So then they're like, so then like when they gave her the choice to go back, it's like, yeah, okay. Now you have to be with Nick, and then everyone's like,
but why couldn't you go back to Casa?
Right? Why didn't they put her back in Casa? It was weird. And then and then
Nick could have been sleeping and seeing Ciara dating that other guy.
Yeah, they could have said right. It could have been right. I don't know why they did it like that. I don't know why they did it like that. It was weird. It was like they kind of screwed her, in my opinion. And then on top of that bullshit, then they try to make it seem like they are in love all of a sudden.
Each other the whole time.
And I'm like, wait a minute. When did I miss something?
No, it was like a switch went on as soon as he's like, I got a text, and it's like,
I get
Nick and Olandria.
I'm not mad that they
decide to stay single and leave the island
well, yeah,
tonight.
but I did kind of have
I
did always kind of have an eye for you.
Yeah, let's go back to the villa.
In my opinion, I thought they were going back.
I always liked you.
I thought they were going back as friends. Like, let's go back and go get our couple, like our people back. And then everyone else was like,
made them try
Nick
to
Landria. Well, no, they did, but then also
I think public production had something to do with
1000%.
Like, hey, no, you really
need to
try.
explore. Well, I think they also
like, what?
They probably had a conversation off scene, like if we're gonna stay here and like make this seem like we are actually here to like still like play the game. Like,
Yeah.
let's make sure we like explore our options, and that is each other. And so, like, I don't mind that they kissed outside of a challenge. I don't even mind that. Like,
Well, I don't
I'm
mind it
excited to
either.
see
Just
when
all it
Ciara
seems
finds out.
very forced and
But
weird.
it just felt very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was like
very
totally
forced.
fake.
And then for everyone, so then I'm online on TikTok being like, what the fuck? Thinking everyone like's gonna be like, yeah, what the fuck? And they're like, no, did you not see the connection that they've had all along?
Like, you're dumb.
You're
Your
dumb.
opinion
Your
doesn't
opinion,
matter.
you're stupid. You guys are clearly not watching the right show. I was getting just like ate alive by people on the internet because I did not see what they saw. And then lo and behold,
12 hours later, we're validated, and voila.
So for anyone
don't
who
like each other,
did
obviously.
not see what the Olandria whatever situation happening, either did we. Okay. And I'm so happy that he's back with Ciara. I'm so happy that it honestly did happen the way that it did, where he popped up like last and like kind of surprised Ciara, because I mean, immediately it was no shot for the new dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, don't know your name even. Like, don't even know your name yet. Give me a day. Give me a day. They haven't even been back in the villa one night. Oh yeah, there we go.
Man, I'm good at this.
I know. I'm terrible with
everybody's
names.
name. Dude, I pay way more
names.
attention to the show than you
It's
do.
not
I
that.
need to stop.
Listen, whatever. However, I love Ciara and Nick together for some reason. Now I love him even more.
I think Nick's funny.
I think that the whole Nick Landria thing made me like Nick more. Because I really was not liking him. Like before Casa, I was like, fuck this Nick guy, dude.
Yeah, you didn't like him.
And now for some reason he's worn on me. His whole like
he's
his
funny.
whole time away or from Ciara like has solidified, I think, their relationship, but also my fondness for him. So
he's a funny guy.
Hopefully that stays the same. And Taylor, first of all, I had shipped Taylor and Olandria to win the entire thing. I thought they were gonna win. Shipped. Ryan didn't know what that meant. I taught him a new word. Like,
oh man,
whatever.
I was like, what are you saying?
I had decided that they were gonna win, and now that's all out the fucking door. And I don't like. Fuck you, Taylor.
Well, you don't know.
I just don't like him anymore. Even
if
he does run back to her now, I'm gonna be like, nah. No, because he had the opportunity to have that chance before to choose her at the recoupling and say, you know what, I had that test and I decided that our bond is stronger or whatever. And no, he decided to think with his wiener.
Our bond's not the
and
strongest.
He's not even that cute. He's really not, in my opinion. I like him in a cowboy hat. I think it's a nice guy. I like his personality, but. Like, what does Clark even see in him? That's like so great.
I don't know.
And how did they have this physical attraction like right away? Like, what was it? Did they fuck? Do you think they raw dogged?
No, I don't.
I don't think they did either.
Well, I don't know.
We did see them like making out and stuff.
Yeah, and they were cuddling real close.
I could not be on that show. I literally could not. My heart, my anxiety, like even having to stand up there and like stand and have to be compared to someone else and like and be picked versus someone. No, no. I would be no. I have too many insecurities to do that. I can't. I would be like I told Ryan. Even going back to the villa and like having to see Taylor sleeping in a bed with another female, I would just be like, no, I gotta go.
Hey,
this is too much.
Hello,
little bitch,
wake up.
I'd be like pulling that bitch's weave out. I'd pull her out by her hair. Hey, this is my spot.
That's my bed.
I don't know what you're doing here, but you've got to leave. Just couldn't.
I would definitely not do the show ever. I could not. I could not do the show.
Yeah,
it's too. It's too wild.
I know. What would you say? Would you pick me if we were in the?
If you didn't act like all those other girls on the TV.
If I walked
I would
in,
probably pick you. If you act the way you
act now. What would be your fire pit speech?
My fire pit speech?
Yeah.
She's cool.
That's it? Everyone's like, from the moment this girl's walked in for the villa, I've always had a connection. Yours would be, she's cool.
And she's funny and blah, blah.
They give
so what's yours?
Like the same fucking speech.
So what's yours?
They all say the same. Yeah, she's cool.
My God.
She's cool. I'm cool. We're cool. It's cool.
Cool.
I'll be like, none of y'all need to know. It's just we're
Be
cool.
like, you've seen it on the show. You guys have seen our connection, and
Yep.
it's cool.
I think our connection speaks for itself. That's what I would say. It's like, duh, bruh. I think I'm in love.
Oh my God.
And this is Love Island, and it's clearly working. So, like, duh. I mean,
tough titties.
Look at her.
I didn't even show her what my
yeah, and like for all you men out there, like tough titties, I'm picking her. My shirt's badass, babe.
I know. Oh my God, that's so funny. I'm so
I
disappointed.
want you to do more.
Me too. Babe, can I make you a new one?
Yeah, of course.
We're gonna keep doing I'd
I'm
rather
not,
spend
because
money.
I don't know if I can do as good as that again.
It's so good. It could only get better.
But I do have to do the back. I have to do.
Yeah,
something
you
on
definitely do the back. I love it, babe. Thank you. Okay. Well, did we cover everything? I think so. I can't.
The biggest point was Nick and Olandria.
Yeah,
that was like
it
the
is.
fakest shit
And I'm
ever.
so happy. I felt so vindicated. Like
It
I
was
said,
so
I
funny.
was. Oh my God! I wanted to go on the internet and just fuck everyone up. I was.
Oh,
yeah.
Vindicated. I've been selfish. I've been wrong. I've been wrong.
Wait,
I
what?
swear I'm right. Vindicated? You said the word vindicated, so I
Oh.
started thinking of I forget, Secondhand Serenade sings Vindicated, I think. I don't know.
Anyways, yeah, I can't wait for this. What is it? It comes on tomorrow? Yeah, right.
Yeah. Noon, another
I don't know what's
episode
happening.
tomorrow.
What time is
Sunday.
it? It's 1:30 in the morning.
1:30?
Yeah, it's.
That's not too bad.
I guess not.
It's pretty bad.
It's my own doing. We do this every week. It's nothing new. It's just that I feel like all the dates blur together. So
Yeah, I never know what day.
we've got an
is.
episode tonight. Yeah,
Tonight.
tomorrow. I was gonna say tomorrow, but
Tonight will be the night that
catch me on TikTok. Seriously.
Over again.
All right, we've got to stop. But for real, live. We've got live updates on TikTok. Join the conversation with us on TikTok. Okay, love you guys. Thanks for joining. See you next week. I'm so
Love
delirious.
Island out.